So this is a video that's been kind of in the making, kind of complicated. Um, Purpose of it, I don't really know. I mean, eBay doesn't really listen to their users and they don't care about user feedback on their site. So this video is not going to help eBay change their mind and figure out how to make something better. But hopefully what this will be is a way to demonstrate to other people that do site design what bad design looks like. And it's quite clear to me that whoever designed this new listing page is either a member of their mobile app development department or just clueless on how functional websites are designed. Um, so the first issue I want to highlight is when using the sell similar option. And currently on this listing, what you see here is I've specified an SSD capacity of 240 gigabytes. Now, when I click sell similar, it's going to take forever for the page to load. Finally. And then you go down to the item specifics, and you'll notice here, now on top of the SSD capacity, the value for hard drive capacity has just been magically filled out. And what's going on here is this is information that normally would be auto-filled if you're creating a fresh listing. And the problem is with this new listing tool is it'll just add values in your item specifics and not let you know. There's no like transparency like it was with the old one. And basically what eBay's doing here, whether it's intentional or not, is they're setting you up for failure. Because this example isn't one of the worst ones I've seen, but this is one of the easiest ones to demonstrate. What eBay is doing in this automated tool is they are adding information to your listing that may not be correct and not letting you know. Like as a seller, you do hold some responsibility to making sure that your listing um, has the right information in it. But at the same time, like when eBay is just shoving information in your listing and not saying anything about it, and just kind of doing it casually behind the scenes, all they're doing is they're setting you up for failure. So when using the sell similar option with this new page, you're gonna have to make sure that eBay isn't adding incorrect information to your listing. Um, I don't see eBay fixing this because this is to eBay's benefit. Uh, with the service metrics penalties, eBay wants sellers to fail because if there's too many returns on your account, then eBay gets to charge you another 6% fees on top of their already ridiculous fees they charge you. So yeah, I think it's disappointing that eBay's chosen to go this route. You would think that they would keep the stuff they had in their old system where it would let you know what stuff was auto-filled in rather than just doing it. And plus with the old system, the listing page, when you clicked sell similar, it didn't change anything. It kept all your stuff exactly how it was. Um, the next thing I wanted to hit on was the item specifics. So this one took me, whoops, a little, I didn't realize I clicked on that. The page is so slow that, yeah. Um, this one took me a little bit of a while to figure out because at first I was just clicking on these individually and doing them one at a time. And it's extremely slow and difficult and it's just aggravating. You can click edit all options, which is a little bit faster, but it's still extremely slow and aggravating because it's just a lot of unnecessary clicking. Luckily, if it's something where it can only fill with one specific, once you click that specific, it automatically goes back to the previous page. But in some examples, like let's say you want to type it in manually, well, first you have to click on it to get to this page. Now you can type it in. Oops. Luckily, this particular model is something that's already in their catalog, but if it wasn't, then you'd have to click to add the custom value. And it's another step. Like, I didn't have to do this with the old system. I'm gonna fix that, even though it don't matter. And then you get the features page, which I'm gonna clear all these. All right, so on the features page, it'll tell you like the frequently selected options, which is great. It's always done that. Um, but once you select one, it puts it puts that information up in the selected area, and it kind of shoves everything down, which is kind of annoying depending on where you'd like to click. Like if I would have clicked on these in order, I'd have to, from top to bottom, I'd have to move the mouse down every time I click. Um, this doesn't really make sense. Like I already know I selected it. That's what these checkboxes are for. Why treat me like a child who doesn't know what I'm doing and then having to tell me that, oh, you selected these? Like, okay, well, the checkboxes are there. This is slightly better than the old way of selecting features, but it comes down to a lot more clicking than is necessary in my opinion. There's other ones like the model part number. Well, it's not quite clear that once you type it in, you can just hit enter. Okay, well that's broken now. It was letting me hit enter, but you have to click the done button. Otherwise, I don't know why it's not letting me hit the enter key. It's quite clear that this is still like beta, which is frustrating because as a seller on the site, I'm paying for a functional site. I'm not paying to be a beta tester. If I wanted to be a beta tester, I'd either ask to be a beta tester or they should be paying me as far as I'm concerned. But this is just a sloppy implementation. Like I'm not I'm not using a desktop site so I can have a mobile experience. I had installed the mobile app because the mobile app's garbage and the user experience is just terrible, especially with listing. If you want to list something on the mobile app, good luck. It's gonna do all sorts of stupid stuff to your listings. So yeah, that's just a really inefficient way of doing this, of entering all this information. And since I still have access to the old page, let's just a second here. I'm gonna blank out the screen. I think I have something open I don't want open. Oh, nope, that's all good. All right, go pull that back up. So this is the old listing page. None of this is auto-populated because I didn't type enough stuff in the title. But it was all straightforward. Yeah, there is some clicking, but like I don't have to click in and out between boxes and wait for stuff to load. Um, it just it just goes. And this, there is still some clicking, but like this is, whoops, more efficient. I can do this a lot faster and with less inconvenience than the new page. And let's see. Don't know model number, so I'm just gonna type in model number. Like it's all on one page. There's not a bunch of clicking. Like it's not like I'm trying to play some stupid video game or whatever where I have to click on cookies or gems or whatever. I'm making a listing here. Everything's laid out in a logical way. This is a mini display port. And I mean it's just simple. Like to do that, all that data entry on the old page versus the new page. Like I can do this data entry on the old page half the time it takes me to do it on the new page. It's just a better design. Like I'm a business. I'm trying to get business done. I don't want to play these stupid little, all right, edit all options and now I gotta click on this. Now I gotta click on that. Now I gotta click on this. Now I gotta click on that. Click, click, click. It's just like it's some stupid childish game that they turn this into. Oh, and look, I forgot to clear that. See, it's like it's just bad design is what it is. Whoever developed this has clearly never done data entry for a living. Either that or They only know what using a phone is like, and they figured that everybody on a computer wants to have the phone experience. Um, the next thing that I want to point out that they've made really difficult, and just it's another bad design. So previously, to enable offers, it was just a little checkbox. Well, now it's another window I have to wait to load. And I have to type stuff in. Maybe I want it to auto accept at whatever price. Um, well, now I have to click down to get out of that. It's just everything's another window and it's stupid. You know, it's nice that they have quantity and price here still. I don't have to click onto a window to get to that. But now let's say I have, let's say this is a lot. This is a lot of 10 ThinkPad T460s. Okay, well now it's a lot of 10. Well, where do you get to that? It's not obvious. So what you have to do is you have to click Edit All Options, and then you have to hunt for it. I already forgot where it is. Oh, that's right. You have to click on Quantity, and then you have to click on Sell as Lot. Well, now I can make it a lot of 10. And the best part is, like, it doesn't show it here. Did that setting save correctly? Is this now a lot of 10? I don't know. I guess I have to go back to Edit All Options to see. And it did. But like, it's difficult to find. It's stupid design. So like with the old, we'll go to the old listing page. This is the price section. If I want to do best offers, I probably should put price in so it doesn't break on me, but I just click those boxes. Auto decline, auto accept. You know, I type those numbers in. I don't have to wait for a window to load and then I gotta click done to close that window. Same with sell as a lot. I click the checkbox. All right, now it's a lot of 10. 2 clicks. No hunting and searching. No, go back to the old. Oh, I gotta click edit all options. And then, is it gonna load? All right, it loaded. If I didn't know it was under quantity, I'd have to think about it and hunt for it. Now I know it's under quantity. This would have been unchecked, so I'd have to check that, type in the number, click done. Like, it's just so many more steps. I'll actually have to click done twice, I think. Wait for it to load again. Here we go. All right. So yeah, I have to click done out of quantity and then done out of price. Like, it's just stupid. It makes no sense because you would think a company that relies on a final value fee on sales would want to make it easier to list something as fast as possible. Because the more time I waste on a single listing, the less time I have to prepare inventory or get more inventory on the site. It takes me about, with this new listing page compared to the old listing page, it takes me about a minute longer. I think it takes me, when I timed it, it was 8 minutes on this new page here to make a listing from scratch versus 7 minutes on the other listing page. And another example of hidden features and making stuff difficult to use is the shipping page. And I don't even remember how to do it. So if I want to change the shipping service, I can do that from here. But on some listings, I'll offer multiple shipping services just because maybe somebody would want to pay to get faster. Well, you can't add additional shipping services from this page. You have to go to Edit All Options, and then you have to click Add Shipping Service, and then you have to select the type of shipping service you have, and then you can add whatever. Maybe I want to, offer priority mail. There we go. It's just it's a new window though. Maybe it's gonna cost 160 to ship. Oop. See, on this one the enter key works. But if you don't know the enter key is gonna work, you have to click done. Either way, it's a new window and it's bad design. I shouldn't have to go to a new window to type in a text field. If I want to add another shipping service, I can do that still. Add UPS ground for the fun of it. Wonder how I do free shipping. Do I just type in 0? I guess. Free for the buyer, you pay. Huh. So I guess they just figured the first one is that you select is going to be free shipping. Or you might want the option for free shipping, that is. But with the old page, we'll go to the shipping page area. Let's just pretend that's not there. So I already have one shipping option. All I gotta do is click offer additional service, and then select it from a drop down menu and type in a price. There's no windows. Like it's just boom, click, select which one I want. Let's say I want to offer overnight shipping. This could be $100. It's just so much faster and easier. It's all right here. It's all in one spot. I don't have to click and hunt and click and hunt and look, and it's like where is it? I don't know. How do I? And then on top of that, like let's say I want to get rid of these. Well, now I have to click edit all options and I have to dig through that again. At least that was easier to remove than I was expecting it to be, but not as easy it is with the old listing page. And as far as I can tell, I mean this has clearly been designed by somebody who's just doesn't understand how people use stuff. Like I I'm on the desktop specifically because the mobile app is terrible. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to be able to take the pictures on my phone and not have to lug a camera back and forth between my computer and my photo room and stuff, but like there's a reason why I do that. It's because it's faster and it's easier to do. But what eBay's done is they've brought the mobile experience onto their website, and I don't know why. It makes absolutely no sense. It's just bad design. I mean, even package details, I have to click. Everything I have to click on, and I have to wait for a stupid window to load. And oh, look at that. At least the enter key works on that function. I guess, I could do it all and edit all options, but like, if I just want to fix the dimensions, like if I'm fine with the shipping service that I already have selected, it's an unnecessary click. These should just be in text boxes where I can enter the package dimensions, like with the old system. Because I don't have to do that like on this page. It's all right here. I don't have to wait anything to load. Once this listing page is loaded, everything I need to list an item is up. Look, I just entered the dimensions. There's no unnecessary clicking involved. So I don't understand what goes through these people's minds. Like it just makes no sense. Even let's see, promoted listings. To click, I have to wait for a box to load. I have to select whatever. Ooh, I can do volume pricing from here too. Um, yeah, I mean it's just bad. Oh, that's interesting. Did it turn that on? It did turn that on. Why is that on? Huh. So if you click the promote the listing thing, it just automatically turns it on. Well, that's annoying. God forbid you accidentally click on that when you don't want to, and then you're paying more fees just because that's how eBay designed this interface. I'm kind of glad they hid the or not volume, the bold title in Gallery Plus. Wonder if I click volume pricing. Nope. I don't even know it. Oh, I clicked too many times. That's why it's just so slow. Yeah, even with the volume pricing though, this was just a text box or checkbox. It wasn't another window. If I want to do volume pricing, boom, I'm done. Like this is literally just terrible design. And if you sell on eBay and you don't like this page, and I don't think eBay's gonna go back on this. eBay never listens to feedback. eBay never reverses a decision because what ends up happening is once they start doing something, they just keep doing it. They get tunnel vision and they don't change their minds most of the time. So, if you're also using this page and you're finding it to be inconvenient, like I do, and just frustrating to use, my best recommendation would be to look at for a listing tool that you can pay to use or develop your own. Um, that's what I'm going to do. And in ways, by eBay making this page aggravating and difficult to use. Um, it it hurts eBay in multiple ways. Like it makes it harder to list an item. It's gonna make a bad buyer experience if a person decides that, oh well, this is a pain, I'm just gonna do the minimum required, or if it puts in something that's not supposed to be there that the seller doesn't miss and the buyer buys it and gets upset, that's gonna hurt the buying experience from that standpoint. But from a seller standpoint, it's gonna be good because it should give you motivation to find a listing tool. Like if they don't roll this back, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to start paying for a listing tool that'll list stuff on multiple sites for me. And I've already been putting a lot of my listings on Facebook, but now if I can find a listing tool that'll list on eBay and Facebook for me at the same time, then I'm just going to start doing that. And because of eBay's incompetence and changing site functionality for no good reason, they're just costing themselves more money because they're going to make me choose to figure out ways to do things differently versus what I was already used to. And one other thing I completely forgot about that we're looking at right now. So we'll go to the old listing page first and show. So in the old listing page, they basically hit all the advanced features that you can do for editing. You'd have to click advanced editing and then it'd show you everything, which is it was irritating, but it's been like that for so long, I've just kind of accepted it. Well, with the new way of doing listings, you have to click show options, and it gives you this stupid nag thing. Like, I don't need to be nagged. I'm clicking on that for a reason. I understand why. I don't understand, like, why I have to be nagged every time I want to click show all options. But then on top of that, the problem is now I'm limited to font sizes. Um, I can't, like, there are some things where I legitimately had a reason for a 12-point font, but I can't select a 12-point font anymore. The colors, I don't even know what these colors are. Like, these are just awful colors. Like, what we got? Baby diarrhea green and uh, moldy something or other blue. I'm not going to continue that thought, but yeah, they're garbage colors. Like some of the color options you had available to you on the old page didn't make sense. Like 9 times out of 10, you're not going yellow text. That's not readable. I don't care who you are. That's not readable on a white background. Um, but like these colors, they're trash. Who wants to look at baby diarrhea green text? You know. And then one thing I also have found, which I don't understand, is like if I center the text and list the listing, that text doesn't stay centered. And I don't know why. I it's too difficult to fight. It just doesn't work. And I just said whatever, screw it. I've been told that having the text centered or whatever looks bad on mobile, but I've checked it on the mobile site and I've checked it on the mobile app and I didn't see what the problem was. Um, Plus, on top of that, I don't really understand their reasoning for fighting my ability to do this formatting because eBay goes out of their way to hide the description anyways. So if I want to do custom formatting on the description, I'm going to do it for people that actually care about the description and want to look at it. So I want to make it look nice. But I can't do that right now because, of course, typical eBay fashion, it's broken. It's just garbage like everything eBay does. So, yeah, that's kind of a long rant. The summary of this is basically eBay has no clue what they're doing. This user interface is trash, and it's just a shame because the old user interface, there's nothing wrong with it. I didn't list enough stuff personally to justify paying for a listing tool, but what it's going to do is it's going to motivate me to find a listing tool that is all easy to use but also list stuff on other sites. And, you know, if If you're a shareholder in a company, you should, and especially this company, you should realize that eBay is costing themselves money by making their site more difficult to use on the selling side of things. Because all these pages, they just load so slow. And like I didn't have to do all this ridiculous clicking and stuff. It was just text box, text box, text box. Sometimes the auto suggested stuff would be good, sometimes not. If it wasn't, well, I just type in the value that I want and it would work. But yep, so that's 25 minutes of me rambling. Hopefully somebody finds this useful, but I don't know. If you design websites, don't do stupid stuff like this. Like if I'm on my computer, I don't want the mobile experience. There's a pretty darn good reason why I'm on my computer when it comes to website interaction, especially as a business. If you're designing a page that, faces the consumer side of things, that's one thing, but I don't know. Do better than eBay. Don't make garbage design like this. Thanks for watching.